Yo, what's up? Welcome to a very special edition of the Tony and Cooley Show. It's just Cooley, no Tony, unfortunately. Uh, but we'll be back together in the next video, I promise. Right now, I just wanted to share something very special. This is my first ever unboxing, and it's my first ever comic that I've sent out to CGC. I've bought plenty of them, uh, you know, at 9.8s. Go to you see them on, store walls or, at cons or whatever, and you say, okay, well, I'll give you some money for that because you see something cool that you want, right? But I've never taken anything out of my personal collection and sent it to CGC. Um, this time around, I had so what I was doing was I was actually just going through my comic book collection, my personal collection, um, and I had seen a book that I didn't even know I had. I looked at this thing and I said, "Holy crap!" Right? Like what? I didn't even know what it was. Right? And then it started coming back to me. It hit me. Like I remember being in the store and I remember, you know, just like I remember the comic book shop owner, uh, telling me and my mom like, "Hey, I've got this. You're interested?" And it was $25. It was a 1 in 50 uh, variant that was at the time you didn't really see too many of those. They didn't really have like a ton of variant um, covers, especially like incentive covers. A lot of that was mainly, um, all indie stuff, right? And they didn't really start doing that until much later. Um, but yeah, so he showed us this thing. He said, you can have this one for $25, whatever. I thought it was expensive. My mom, being the angel that she is, um, she just was just like, no, we'll get it. We'll get this. We'll get it. I was like, come on. And she was like, no, we'll get it. This is something I want to do for you, right? And I was like, cool, thank you. So she buys me this comic book, and it was uh, it was really cool. And I forgot all about it. I'm going through my comics recently, probably like within the last like 6 months. I've been like slowly but surely getting through all of these boxes. Um, and I came across it and I said, "Holy crap, this is awesome!" And it wasn't in the best shape. I mean, it wasn't dogged at all. Trust me. But being in a comic book box in a bag and board, pressed up against a bunch of other comics for what must have been a good 25 years, I want to say. Uh, I mean, and I'm probably undershooting or maybe overshooting a little. I don't know. I suck at math, and I don't even want to tell anybody how old I really am anyway. So, uh, real talk though, uh, it wasn't in the best of shape. It had a little bit of a curl to, it near the spine. Nothing terrible. It looked like it had some spine ticks that weren't going to come out. I'll be honest. Um, and I, the color or lack of it is a black and white book. Um, the black on the book was impeccable. There was no fingerprint smudges, color lift or color break. Everything was perfect on this book, otherwise. But there were a couple of little things that, I thought were, potentially going to knock it down. So I did send it out to get it pressed, instead of doing it myself. It's a modern book. It's a in my opinion, it's one of those whales, right? It's one of those books that are just like, you know, they're grail books, right? Like they're books that people are looking for. So I didn't want to mess this up because there's no way that I was going to get one like it. So I wanted to have somebody else do it, that had an impeccable track record. So I sent it, got it pressed. Um, Came back and I thought it looked great, but I was still unsure, what I was going to get for a grade. So I sent it out, and like I said, here we are 6 months later. It's been 6 months. I have just been like foaming at the mouth for this thing. I don't know how I'm still sitting here talking to you about what's in this box without opening it up and looking at it, but I am, and whatever. You don't have to thank me. Thank me later. But yeah, this is the box, and I'm gonna open it, and I'm gonna open it right now. We're gonna see what the book is. I already know what the book is, but you're gonna see what the book is, and we're both gonna see what the grade is. So, and here we go. Bubble wrap. Ooh. They give you a little dumb shit that you're gonna throw away. Anyway, in this box. All right, so there's my box. There's my bubble wrap. And this is what we've been waiting for. What I've been waiting for 6 months. What you've been waiting for 10 minutes. The elastics have been removed. And you ready? Up. This bad boy is a 9.8. Look at that. Look at that. There we go. There's a nice angle, I guess. 9.8. Dude, I'm speechless. This is amazing. I did not expect this. This is man, I looked this up on I looked it up on eBay, right? Just to see like how many were out there really. And number one, there aren't many out there. And there are some that are in like 9.4. I saw some 9.4s. I saw some 9.2s. I didn't see any 9.8s. I did see one 9.8 in the sold. If I filtered it by sold items, I saw one 9.8, and that went for 3,000. So, yeah, this is beyond what I expected, and I'm probably gonna hold on to it for a little bit just for nostalgia's sake. But I do think I'm gonna, put this bad boy up for sale. Um, I mean, how can I not? Especially right now with Spawn being at, probably the hottest Spawn has ever been. Um, with all the new stuff that's been released with, Spawn's universe, King Spawn, uh, you know, Gunslinger Spawn. Yeah, I'm sure you've heard Todd ramble about like all the different Spawn books that are coming out. I think there's like 5 of them now or something like that. There's like She Spawn, Gunslinger Spawn, King Spawn, Spawn's universe. Um, you know, the I think the Redeemer has a book now. Um, but yeah, no, this is this is a wow moment for me. And yes, you get to experience firsthand what it looks like when I have a wow moment. Um, I'm not a bug out kind of guy. I'm not going to start, hooting and hollering and running around, but I am like blown away right now. This is a great moment, and I'm glad you got to share it with me. Again, Spawn Black and White #1. It's a 1 in 50 incentive cover. So retailers had to buy 50 copies of Spawn #1 in order to get one of these. They could buy 200 and get two of them, but not many were buying 200 of anything back in the day. So there's not a whole lot of these floating around, and the ones that are out there right now, it doesn't look like they're in the best condition. They're not 9.8s. So I got lucky. I lucked out. I have First of all, I got lucky having the mom that I had buying this for me on the spot like that, and then secondly, I got lucky actually having the wherewithal to go ahead and get it pressed after I found it. Um, Lucky that I kept it. Lucky that I had it bagged and boarded. Lucky that I didn't get my fingerprints all over it. Um, just lucky all the way around. So yeah, I'm excited. I don't know what else to say. So on that note, I'm not going to say anything else, and I'm just going to end this video. Thank you for watching. As always, check us out on the Nerd Ruckus Network on Facebook. You get to Nerd Ruckus Network, you request uh, basically to be a member. We approve you. There's really not a whole lot of rigmarole to it. I don't need an application. I don't need any information from you. I just need to know that you're an actual human being, and I let you in. So come check us out, join us, talk with us, chat with us. We will be having a really cool Christmas party coming up where we'll be giving away a lot of prizes, some stuff from my personal collection. So definitely, yeah, and I'm definitely in a giving mood right now. This put me in a very giving mood. So check us out. Um, and that's it, man. That's it. Peace. We'll see you next time with both me and Tony. And, have a great night or day or whatever time you're watching this. And have a good holiday. And then after the holidays, just have a good year or whatever the fuck. Peace.